Guys, welcome back to the vlog. I thought I would do something different today with my hair and try to style my natural waves, which is something that I don't usually do. You guys know me, I love a good bouncy blowout, but I wanted to try styling it with some mousse and diffusing it and see how it looks and feels. I kind of want to embrace my natural waves because I do think they are pretty, but I'm still learning. Definitely a work in progress. I think it came out a little frizzy, but I think I'm on the right track. So I'll keep you updated if I find anything that works for me. Now back to the vlog. I'm going to show you a little update since moving into the house. I know I just diffused my hair, but I needed to put it up because I'm resetting my guest's bedroom and I need to put the sheets on the bed, and you know that is such an intense workout. I get so sweaty every time I do it. All of my sheets are dried. We're gonna go to the guest bedroom and put this all on. Pillowcases and a blanket for my travels in San Miguel de Allende. I went with something really simple and neutral. There's a bit of a design on the pillowcases and the blanket, and they both have tassels, which I thought was really cute. I thought this would be more versatile and interchangeable with other sheets if I decided to swap these out. And this is the big throw blanket that we're gonna put on top of the sheets. I like having these not only as a decorative statement piece, but I do like that it acts as a cover for Gus because he loves to lay on our couches, on our beds, and we let him. We don't really care, but because these sheets are stark white, I do wipe his paws every time he comes into the house, but you just never know what he's dragging into the house. So to keep this as protective as possible in between guests, I like having this blanket on here so it keeps it all clean and all together. This is the bed all made. I absolutely love the tassels across the edges of my Oaxacan blanket. It's so beautiful and it just reminds me of Mexico. I'm making subtle references and design choices that remind me of Mexico because I just absolutely love the home design and interior design of Mexico. So this is a little nod to it and I love it. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my weekend while I make myself some lunch. I'm going to be making an egg sandwich. I love an egg salad sandwich and it's the easiest thing to make. So I hard-boiled some eggs. I really only have like half a sandwich for lunch. I always make 2 hard-boiled eggs because Gus is right here waiting for one. He knows when I'm having a hard-boiled egg, it's his favorite snack. So I just peel it and then I cut it in half. Sit. Good boy, here you go, baby. And he'll go take it into his spot. So I'll keep this because he'll come back. So my birthday was yesterday. I turned 29. Happy birthday to me. I didn't really plan anything for my birthday this year to celebrate, but my best friend who lives in Denver, she wanted to come visit me. And I was so excited because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see her, and there's a lot of wedding planning things that are going on with me, so I thought it would be so much fun to go try on wedding dresses. Even though we don't have our set date or our set venue, I know I want it to be in San Miguel de Allende. So because I know the location and I kind of get a feel for the vibe of the wedding, I thought what better way to spend my birthday and you visiting, because I really love her. She's one of my best friends and I just wanted her to be a part of that process. I decided to go wedding dress shopping with her over the weekend. So that was really exciting. Gray wasn't the best idea to wear, but Gus gets a little treat for being, I mean, he wasn't that good if I'm being honest. He always tries to get out of the tub, so I have to like force him to stay in, and that just like puts so much pain on my back. I'd love for this to be an easier process and maybe do like an outdoor shower system for him. I think that would be much easier where it's like at my level, so that way I'm not like crouching down like a little gremlin trying to bathe him. The next step is we're going to dry him really quick, and this is a pet hair dryer that we bought. It kind of reminds me of that little machine from Teletubbies, if you know what I'm talking about. He also really hates this, so I'm gonna try to be really quick with it. That took so much out of me. I'm literally sweating. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit before I even attempt to brush him and clean his ears and his teeth because he's just not happy with me right now. I'm gonna let him relax and air dry. I dried him like 85 to 90%, and then the rest he just air dries. So I'm gonna wait until he's fully dried to brush him out and do all the other things. And that'll give me an opportunity to clean up this bathroom. I also wanna clean the master bathroom and wash my sheets because I wash my sheets weekly, but whenever we wash Gus, I like to wash my sheets the same day so that way it's all very fresh because he likes to sleep in our bed with us, and I clean his paws like multiple times a day whenever he comes inside. So it's like relatively clean, but just for my own peace of mind, I like to clean them at the same time. I thought I'd give you guys a little update on the house. We have been in the house since early March, April, May. This is our 4th month in the house, which is crazy because it feels like we just moved in, but it also feels like we've been here forever. Does that make sense? Like there's so much that is going on. I just feel like time is flying, but it's only been 3 months, you know? We brought most of our furniture, if not all of it, from our previous apartment to this house. We did get an extra bedroom, so we had to get a new bed, a new little desk in there for Devin to work. It's like his little co-working space. He only works on Fridays from home, so he didn't need that much space. And then we have another bedroom that acts as my office and another guest bedroom. So the couch in there pulls out, so if we ever were hosting more people, we have plenty of places for them to sleep. And we also have our couch right here that's modular, so it moves around. That can also form into a little bed for someone. We have this kind of like kitchen breakfast nook. We got this table from Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace has been our best friend. Devin is constantly looking on there for deals and he finds the best stuff. I'm not on Facebook, so I don't like navigate it as well as he does, and I also hate like negotiating back and forth with someone, so I let him handle all of that. But he's found some really cool things, including this dining table that is in our nook. And my goal for this place is to do a custom bench around all 3 sides and then have a long bench on this side. And it can comfortably sit 6 people, and that's way more than our like little table over there. It only fits 2 people. Well, 4 if you add 2 more chairs, but we only had 2 chairs because that's all the space we had in our last apartment. So this place is much bigger, which is, thank God. This is the dining table that Devin got. It kind of looks a little too big for the place, but there's so much walking room right here. This is where I would want the custom benches to go, and I think, honestly, I think I'm gonna have to build this myself. On this side of the wall, I thought it would be such a cute idea for us to put all of our framed menus here, because this is obviously where we're gonna eat. It made sense to me, but all of these menus have a special place in our hearts. We went there for our anniversaries, where we got engaged, like all of these things, like they're a collection of all of our travels and just all of our relationship milestones. There's 2 more on this side, and so my whole plan is to fill this entire wall, even up here. We started already. Fill this all with menus. How cute would that be? The next big update is the guest room. We got a bed frame and the mattress from Avocado. This is also kind of like Devin's extra room, like all of his things that he wasn't really able to hang in our last apartment because we just did not have the room and I did not let him. I decided this room can be his. So a lot of the artwork is his stuff. We got these really beautiful shelves at this antique store in LA, and I think they look so good in the room, and we've started slowly putting things up there. As you can see, this is all Devin's stuff. He's a big Dodgers fan, so he has a lot of, you know, when they won the World Series, he got this framed. His friend gifted him these newspaper clippings in Japanese. And then these are the shelves, which I think are so beautiful and go so great in the room. And then this is his workstation, and it looks unassuming, but he really wanted this specific desk because it was very compact. It's very skinny, but it holds his monitor and his gaming system. And if you pull this out, it becomes a desk. Those legs come out so it holds it standing. And then Devin has an attachment where he puts his laptop on a stand. So that's kind of his setup. He only uses it once a week, and so he didn't really care that much about how it really looked. One thing that I've been loving about moving into our new home is seeing the progress we're making over time. We're going project by project, step by step. We know it is a marathon, not a race, making this home really feel like ours. And it feels really rewarding and nice to see all of the fruits of our labor come together. We've done a few projects since moving in, but I did want to share one project that I feel like has made the biggest difference in our home. I knew from the first day we moved in that our biggest priority was going to be our big windows in our kitchen nook. These windows are massive. It's a little kitchen nook. They kind of remind me of a bay window, but they're not rounded. It's like a perfect rectangle. They're stunning, they're beautiful, I love them, but it was really, really hard for me to find curtains that would fit this space. So I knew I had to do something custom, and of course I wanted to do something with 2 Pages curtains. I want to thank them for sponsoring this part of the video. They made this process so easy. All I had to do was measure my windows in 3 different places and input all of the dimensions into their website, and it gave me the exact sizes that I needed for each of my windows. And this made it things so simple. There was no guesswork involved, which I think eased my worry a lot, because when you do something custom, you know you want it to be absolutely perfect, and that they were. When they came in, I was absolutely blown away by the quality, the style, everything about these curtains I was absolutely obsessed with. I ended up going with 3 Roman linen shades, and I absolutely love how they came out. I was really gravitating towards a Roman shade and this style because it felt very cozy and nostalgic, and because this is for a kitchen nook, that's definitely the feeling that I wanted to curate in this space. And from there I got to customize it even further. For the color, I chose sand beige, and then I chose the privacy lining of 60% because I thought that would be the perfect balance of blocking out the sun, having privacy without having full-blown blackout curtains. And when it came to installing the curtains, it was so easy. There was a step-by-step tutorial that we followed to a T. Overall, I'm so happy with how everything turned out. I think it's one of those projects that seems like a small thing, but actually makes such a huge difference in transforming your space. And I feel so relieved that this is a project that I get to check off my to-do list and just enjoy my space. It feels so cozy, nostalgic. Can't wait to add more to the space for it to become my favorite little corner in my house. If you have a similar project or just funky sized windows in your home or apartment, I highly recommend Beige's curtains. And if you want to find the exact curtains that I use, you can find them in the link in my bio. That's basically everything. It's still very much a work in progress. I would love to get a kitchen island right here. For now, we have our old table from our old apartment right there, but I'd love to have some sort of island so it's easier for me to cook. I would also love to film more cooking videos. I think my next project for sure, I'm gonna focus on the kitchen nook and maybe put a fun wallpaper there. I think it'll look really, really cute, and I'm really excited to bring you guys along the process. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.